so
Daddy, that a camera?
I'm gonna have to.
Camera?
Yeah. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
He's out here helping. He's supervising. Are you supervising? Make sure I do it right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna be working in the shop. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of woodworking today. Just piddling. Nothing that I have to do. Just some things that have been on the list. And yeah, I just want to get out here and do some work while I can. It's kind of cold and rainy again today, and yeah, my wife's had a few things she wants me to do, and I'm also wanting to finish finally this miter station. And a quick update for you guys that follow us: Lucille is a week from when we thought she was in really bad shape. And she's actually on her feet. She's running around. She's clearly not out of the woods, but she's much more energetic. She's eating, and things are starting to improve. So we're going to keep working on her, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that because we're not going to go out there today. Now, my number one project here is actually going to be figuring out what to do with this. When I first built this whole cabinet, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do on this side. I originally thought I would do like two really large drawers. And then I thought, well, maybe I just do a real big drawer at the bottom to potentially set my planer in where it'll slide out. And then I thought, well, I'd just put some cabinet doors on it. But because the way the drawer goes edge to edge, the cabinet doors will interfere based on how the hinges I've got. And I don't really want to buy separate hinges because it is just shop furniture, but I kind of want it to look at least mostly uniform. And so I've got to solve that today, and then I'm going to try to build those doors, drawer faces, whatever that's going to be. And then I've got just a couple other little things I might piddle with, time permitted. Alright, so I've got the makings of a plan, if you can call it that. Just doing this on the go. So I've still got a set of Bloom undermount drawer slides that I'm going to use to make a second drawer. I don't know where exactly it's going to sit yet, but it's going to be probably about a third of that opening. And these are 21-inch slides, so we're going to build a 21-inch deep box. And I got to figure out the width because when I made that one, I did it wrong. So the box is technically too long, which I just modified it and made it work. And it's too wide because of the opening, and that's just because I did math like a toddler and it was wrong. So if you look close enough, you can tell that we had to do some work to kind of make it fit, but we're not going to talk about that. It is shop furniture, by the way. So what I'm going to do is start with finding enough scrap to build both the box and two drawer faces. All of this on the front here, all of the face frames, the drawer face, the doors, all of it was done with scraps. So most of that is all plywood. I think I might have put one or two pieces of bought wood that was just old scraps that I had. These drawers handles, I have no idea where they even came from, but I had enough, so they're on there, and they all match. The plywood is partially previously wet plywood that started separating, but you can't tell, so I reused it in here. And what else? Oh yeah, most of the wood is pallets, old pallets that I milled down, and cleaned them up a little bit. So you can still see all the nail holes and stuff, which I don't know, I think it adds a little bit of character. Alright, because I am very unprofessional, took some time to take a look at this drawer because this one was done mostly right. Take down some measurements, look through my scrap pile of wood to see what I can get away with, and we've got our measurements. So time to get dust collection set up to the table saw. We're going to start cutting out all the pieces for our drawer box. We'll come over here to the miter saw and cut them to length, and then we'll start putting everything together. So here we go. Okay, sorry in advance for the noise that thing's gonna make in the background. I've got it wired into the switch for those lights, so I can't turn it off without making it dark in here. So anyways, I don't know if you guys could tell in the cuts there that something, here I'll grab a different piece, is causing a binding, either my blade not being square or my fence not being square or something's causing a binding. Not enough for me to worry about it for this little project, but something I need to figure out. See the burn marks on the edge of the blade there, and I could feel a little bit of resistance. By the way, this is not typical drawer construction. This is, I just want something functional in the shop drawer construction. So if you want good quality stuff, don't do what I'm about to do. Alright, so that is the wrong way to build a drawer box, but it'll work because it's been working, so that's how I built the other two. I just didn't want to go through all the trouble of mitering out for a basic shop drawer. But anyways, so these pieces of plywood, the big piece, well, I'm not just showing you the bottom, was actually a little bit warped, so you probably saw me fighting and kind of encouraging it into place. And then I just use the brad nails to hold it until the glue dries. So that's pretty much that for the box. We will have to figure out how what our dimensions are going to be for drawer faces, because there's going to just be two of them in here, so it's just going to be two huge drawer faces on. These are basically just sliding shelves, really. They're not really drawers. I mean, if you can see that, let me show you. There's just a small lip on it. So I think that's like a 3.5 inch lip. The other one's going to be about the same. So I really just need to figure out how high in there I want to put that, and then I got to build out some something in the side here or in the back to put the drawer slide on. Alright guys, I'm back finally. We had several things I needed to get done, chores, it's getting late, just, you know, piddling around out here. But, we got our drawer in, and I did not necessarily film showing you guys because again, this is not really the right way to do it. These drawers are supposed to have inset bottoms, the mounts, which I'll show you. They're actually supposed to screw into the front piece of your drawer that is down, while the bottom set's kind of recessed up underneath. There's all kinds of directions. Again, I'm just throwing them together, again, for shop furniture. But it's in, it's gonna hold. Now all I've got left to do is to build 2 drawer faces. Alright, so I'm back guys. I've been doing a little trial and error testing to cut out the pieces for my drawer faces. Hang on, bud. Hang on, buddy. Show me again. Oh, too much. Too much. All right, you take that over there, buddy.
Did you see that?
Anyways, I've been doing a little testing. I might have to make several passes because I don't want to swap out the blade for a data stack. But I've got a tenoning jig, and that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm just going to continue sneaking up on the blade until I get the depth I want on each side. I've got one more piece to cut, and then I'll adjust my blade in, make another pass, and then we'll do a little bit of measuring and, you know, the whole drill. And I'll show you, if you're not familiar, what we're going for.
Where's my ball? I know where it hides.
That. So, again, not particularly scientific, but it'll work, and I'm too lazy to change out the blade. So you might notice that I messed up, got carried away, and I cut the same pattern out of all of my pieces. And this actually needed to be cut down the length side and not the inside. So
Is that a camera?
I'm gonna have to.
Camera?
Yeah. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
He's out here helping. He's supervising. Are you supervising? Make sure I do it right.
Yeah.
Well, I messed up, so I don't know if you're supervising very good.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you, so you don't mess up on anything
All right.
or break anything.
Anyways, I needed to cut that the length of the piece, but I didn't, so got to redo those. That's okay. I haven't made any kind of cuts like that in about a year, so I'm overdue. But as you can see, let's get you turned right. As you can see here, I should have cut that groove down the length, but instead I cut it across the top. So my measurements, they worked out. I just made the cut in the wrong spot. So anyways, I'll be back after I get that caught up. Alright guys, I am for sure done for the night. It is New Year's Eve. I'm gonna go enjoy some time with the family, and yeah, that's one of the two done. The other one I just need to cut out the panel and fit it, but I'm just not gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna let this one dry tonight, and we'll pull it out of the clamps tomorrow and mount it. Our joints turned out okay, even though that blade I'm using isn't really meant for what I did. And we only have one that's really not going to look great, but it'll be on the back and you'll never see it. So anyways, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow when we finish this up. Hey guys, welcome back. It's a new day, and only thing on the docket today is building our other door, or finishing the build, and then getting them mounted to our cabinet. And that's pretty much it. There's one gigantic drawer face.
Oh, Ori. What?
Yep. Alright, I've been shimming and doing all this just to try to get that face frame on there correctly, or the drawer face rather. The issue that I'm running into is that the boxes are not really built square. Well, the other two are mostly fine, but this one was out of square for some reason. And the face frame is square, but the box isn't, so everything's sort of at an angle. So I'm having to do a little bit of relative measuring because it's not going to be exactly perfect. But I've got it clamped on finally. I'm going to go in there and run some screws in from the inside to attach it. Alright guys, well, we're done. We got it all finished. It's about as good as it can be, I think. I'm happy with it. It's long overdue. Those pull-out drawers or shelves will be nice to have a face on them finally. And a little extra storage never hurts in a shop. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stick with us. We'll see if we can't continue getting this place a little more organized, get our farm more organized, get things with the animals done, just all around being more organized. So thank you guys. Hope you have a blessed year. Happy New Year's to you guys, and thank you for supporting us. Love you guys. Talk to you again soon. Thanks.